Hey everyone! Tonight, we dive into the enigmatic world of the lost cities of the ancient world, forgotten marvels like Mohenjo-Daro, Petra, and Machu Picchu, where ancient civilizations built wonders, only to see them swallowed by time, sand, or jungle. These cities, once pulsing with life, now whisper tales of mystery and resilience. So, before you settle in, take a moment to like this post if you're excited for the journey, and follow along for more stories like this. If you enjoy what I share, drop a comment below to let me know where you're reading from and what time it is there. It's always amazing to see who's joining us from across the globe. Now, dim the lights. Maybe grab a cozy blanket for that perfect vibe. And let's ease into tonight's adventure through the ruins of the past together. Across the globe, from the 4th millennium BCE to the medieval era, ancient cities rose as vibrant hubs of culture, trade, and faith, only to vanish beneath sands, jungles, or seas, their stories fading into legend. Places like Mohenjo-Daro, Petra, and Machu Picchu, once thriving centers, were swallowed by time, abandoned due to war, climate shifts, or natural disasters. Their locations forgotten until rediscovered by explorers and archaeologists. These lost cities, scattered across Mesopotamia, the Americas, and beyond, hold secrets of civilizations long gone, their ruins whispering tales of ingenuity and impermanence. As you settle into the night's calm, picture a crumbling stone wall emerging from desert sand, an explorer's torch catching a glint of ancient script, the air heavy with mystery and dust. The lost cities of the ancient world are time's hidden treasures, their rediscovery a bridge to the past. Let's drift into their world, where ruins meet wonder, and every stone tells a story. Lost cities captivate because they embody human ambition and fragility. Mohenjo-Daro, built around 2600 BCE in present-day Pakistan, showcased the Indus Valley's urban genius with its grid layout and drainage systems. Yet it vanished by 1900 BCE, possibly due to drought, as archaeological studies suggest. You're there, walking its silent streets, the air dry, a clay seal in hand, its script undeciphered. Petra, carved into Jordan's rose-red cliffs by the Nabateans around 300 BCE, thrived as a trade hub until earthquakes and shifting routes left it deserted by the 6th century. Rediscovered in 1812 by Johann Ludwig Burckhardt, as records note. Machu Picchu, the 15th century Incan citadel in Peru, hidden in the Andes, was abandoned after the Spanish conquest and found in 1911 by Hiram Bingham. As UNESCO logs confirm, these cities, lost to time, reveal the rise and fall of cultures, their stories etched in stone. Their disappearance often stemmed from nature's wrath or human folly. Pompeii, buried by Vesuvius' 79 CE eruption, was frozen in ash until 1748. Its villas and victims preserved, as excavations show. You're there, the ash settling, a Roman sandal left behind, the air thick with tragedy. Angkor, the Khmer Empire's 12th century capital in Cambodia, sprawled over 1,000 square kilometers. Its temples, like Angkor Wat, unrivaled, yet collapsed by environmental strain and political decay. Rediscovered in 1860 by Henry Mauhat, as chronicles detail natural disasters, invasions, or resource depletion, silenced these cities, their abandonment a warning of impermanence. As Philip Matisak's Lost Cities of the Ancient World notes, rediscovery was often a blend of chance and determination. Troy, thought a myth from Homer's Iliad, was unearthed in 1870 by Heinrich Schliemann at Hisarlik, Turkey. Its layers revealing Bronze Age truths, as UNESCO reports confirm. You're there, the earth yielding a Trojan wall, Schliemann's spade trembling, the air alive with myth made real. Heracleion, an Egyptian port city sunk in the Mediterranean by earthquakes, was found in 2000 by Frank Gaudio. Its statues and temples preserved underwater. As excavation logs note, these finds, sparked by ancient texts or local lore, unveiled lost worlds, their artifacts a testament to human curiosity, as Teropia highlights. The city's legacies endure in their ruins. Mohenjo-Daro's advanced planning rivals modern cities, its mystery enduring in its undeciphered script. As archaeological journals note, Petra's rock-cut tombs, like Al-Khosneh, stun visitors, their Nabatean artistry intact. As UNESCO logs describe, Machu Picchu's terraces and temples, perched at 430 meters, draw millions, their Incan precision a marvel. As travel records show, these sites, now UNESCO World Heritage Sites, preserve the past, their stones whispering of lost lives and forgotten dreams. Mysteries linger in their shadows. Why did Mohenjo-Daro's people vanish? What rituals filled Petra's temples? Was Machu Picchu a royal retreat or a sacred site? A 4th century San Callisto graffito, found in Rome's catacombs, hints at a lost Christian refuge, its meaning debated, as journals note. You're there, the script faint, the air thick with questions, the riddle unanswered. Legends like Atlantis or El Dorado fuel dreams of cities still hidden. As Plato's dialogues suggest, these enigmas, buried in time, give lost cities their allure, their silence a challenge to explorers. Today, these cities draw scholars and travelers. Pompeii's streets, frozen in 79 CE, offer a snapshot of Roman life. As the collector notes, Angkor's temples, reclaimed by jungle, reveal Khmer ingenuity. As rough guides describe the lost cities, from Mesopotamia's markets to the Maya's palaces, bridge past and present, their rediscovery a testament to human resilience and curiosity. As Geeks for Geeks lists, let's journey deeper into their stories, where each ruin unveils a chapter of our shared history. Now, let's turn to the cities of Mesopotamia, where ancient urban marvels rose and fell, their sands holding secrets of civilization's dawn. Mesopotamian lost cities in the Fertile Crescent between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. From the 4th millennium BCE to the 1st millennium BCE, Mesopotamia birthed some of the world's first cities' urban marvels like Babylon, Akkad, and Mary that shaped civilization's dawn. These cities, centers of trade, culture, and power, rose in what is now Iraq and Syria, only to be lost to wars, floods, or shifting sands, their ruins buried until modern rediscovery. Their ziggurats, palaces, and clay tablets whisper of ingenuity and impermanence, their stories revived by archaeologists. As you settle into the night's calm, picture a crumbling ziggurat under desert stars, an explorer's spade uncovering a cuneiform tablet, the air heavy with dust and ancient voices. The lost cities of Mesopotamia were the cradle of urban life, their rediscovery a window to our origins. Let's drift into their world, where rivers fed empires, and every ruin holds a story. Babylon, the fabled capital of Babylonia, was the world's largest city from 1770 to 1670 BCE and 612 to 320 BCE, home to over 200,000 people. As Luxatic notes, its hanging gardens, one of the 7 wonders, and the Ishtar Gate, adorned with blue glazed lions, stunned the ancient world, as archaeological finds confirm. You're there, walking its processional way, the gate gleaming, the air warm with river breeze. Sacked by the Hittites in 1595 BCE, and later abandoned after the Islamic conquest of 637 CE, Babylon faded beneath mounds, rediscovered in the 19th century by Robert Coldwell, as UNESCO logs detail its ruins, including the great arch Tak I Kisra, stand as a testament to Mesopotamian glory, their decline tied to war and neglect. Akkad, the seat of Sargon's empire around 2334 BCE, was a powerhouse of the Akkadian civilization, its location still a mystery. As Philip Matusak's Lost Cities of the Ancient World suggests, you're there, imagining its markets bustling, cuneiform tablets recording trade, the air thick with ambition. Likely near modern Baghdad, Akkad vanished after invasions and droughts, its name preserved in texts, but its site unconfirmed. As archaeological debates note, rediscovery efforts, sparked by ancient Sumerian records, continue, their failure fueling the city's enigma. As the collector highlights, Akkad's lost legacy endures in its language and laws, shaping Mesopotamia's culture. Mary, a trade hub on the Euphrates, flourished from 2900 to 1759 BCE. Its palace, housing 2,000 clay tablets, an ancient schoolroom of proverbs and contracts. As 1998 excavations revealed, you're there, a scribe's stylus scratching, the air dusty with river silt, the palace grand, burned by Hammurabi in 1759 BCE. Mary Mary's ruins were washed away by the Euphrates, leaving a third of the city. Rediscovered in 1933 by André Parrott. As UNESCO reports note, its tablets in Sumerian and Eblate unveiled a sophisticated society. Their decipherment, a scholarly triumph, as the collector details Mary's loss to war, and water mirrors Mesopotamia's fragile grandeur. These cities faced relentless threats. Babylon endured Hittite and Assyrian invasions, its walls breached. As cuneiform records lament, Akkad likely fell to Gutian raiders and drought, its fields barren. As ancient texts hint, Mary's destruction by Hammurabi's fire left only fragments, its river shifting to erase more. As excavation logs show, you're there, the flames rising, a citizen fleeing, the air choking with smoke. Climate shifts, like the 6th century BCE droughts, and conquests, like the Islamic sweep of 637 CE, silenced these cities, their abandonment a lesson in vulnerability. As Medium notes, rediscovery brought their stories back. Babylon's Ishtar Gate, excavated in 1899, dazzled with its glazed bricks, now in Berlin's Pergamon Museum. As UNESCO logs confirm, Mary's tablets, found in 1933, revealed a legal system rivaling Rome's. As journals note, Akkad's search persists, its absence a challenge to archaeologists. As Lost Cities of the Ancient World discusses, you're there, an explorer's torch catching a tablet's edge, the air alive with discovery. These finds, often guided by ancient texts, unveiled Mesopotamia's urban genius, their ruins a bridge to the past. Their legacies endure in their innovations. Babylon's Code of Hammurabi, carved in 1754 BCE, shaped modern law. As inscriptions show, Akkad's centralized empire set a model for governance, its influence lasting. As the collector notes, Mary's trade networks linked Sumer to Syria, its wealth evident in gold artifacts. As digs confirm, these cities, though lost, birthed writing, law, and urban planning, their ideas echoing in our world. As Turopia highlights, mysteries linger in their ruins. Was Akkad's fall sudden or gradual? Did Babylon's gardens truly hang? A 4th century BCE Mary tablet, found in 1933, bears an unknown script, its meaning debated. As journals note, you're there, the tablet crumbling, the air thick with questions, the riddle unanswered. Legends of lost Mesopotamian cities, like Iram of the Pillars, fuel dreams of undiscovered ruins. As the Quran hints, these enigmas, buried in sand, give Mesopotamia's cities their allure, their silence a challenge to time. Today, these sites draw awe. Babylon's ruins, though war-torn, are UNESCO protected. Their arch is grand, as logs confirm. Mary's palace, partially restored, reveals ancient urban life. As Medium describes, the lost cities of Mesopotamia, from Babylon's gates to Akkad's mystery, stand as civilization's cradle, their rediscovery a testament to human curiosity. As Luxatic lists, now let's turn to the lost cities of the Indus Valley, where urban marvels like Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa thrived, their secrets locked in undeciphered script. Indus Valley lost cities in the vast plains of modern-day Pakistan and northwest India. From around 3,300 to 1900 BCE, the Indus Valley civilization crafted urban masterpieces like Mohenjo-Daro, Harappa, and Olivera, their cities rivaling Mesopotamia's in sophistication. These centers of trade, culture, and innovation, built with baked bricks and precise planning, thrived along the Indus River and its tributaries, only to vanish mysteriously, their streets buried under silt and sand, rediscovered in the 19th and 20th centuries. Their ruins and undeciphered scripts tell of a lost world, their secrets locked in time. As you settle into the night's calm, picture a sun-baked street in Mohenjo-Daro, a clay seal glinting in the dust, an archaeologist's brush uncovering its story, the air heavy with heat and mystery. The lost cities of the Indus Valley were urban marvels, their rediscovery a glimpse into a forgotten past. Let's drift into their world, where ingenuity met enigma, and every ruin holds a story. Mohenjo-Daro, meaning mound of the dead, was a pinnacle of urban planning, flourishing around 2600 BCE with a population of 40,000. As archaeological studies note, its grid-like streets, advanced drainage systems, and Great Bath, a massive public pool, rivaled modern cities. As the collector describes, you're there, walking its broad avenues, the bath's water shimmering, the air warm with river mist, abandoned by 1900 BCE, possibly due to drought or Aryan invasions. It was rediscovered in 1922 by R.D. Banerjee, as UNESCO logs confirm. Its ruins, covering 250 acres, reveal a society of order and innovation. Their fall a puzzle still debated. As Geeks notes, Harappa, another Indus hub, thrived from 2600 BCE with similar sophistication. Its granaries and docks bustling with trade. As 1921 excavations by Dare Ram Sani show, you're there, the granaries walls solid, a merchant seal in hand, the air thick with dust, deserted around 1900 BCE, likely from climate shifts or river changes. Harappa's 150 acres lay buried until rediscovery. As Teropia details, its artifacts, like steedite seals with unicorn motifs, hint at a vibrant economy, their script undeciphered. As medium highlights Harappa's loss, echoes the fragility of even the grandest cities. Olivera, on an island in Gujarat's Rann of Kutch, dazzled from 3000 BCE with its water reservoirs and stone architecture. As 1990 digs by R.S. Bisht reveal, you're there, the reservoir's steps gleaming, a signboard's script unreadable, the air dry and salty, abandoned by 1500 BCE, possibly due to water scarcity. Dalavira's ruins, found in 1967, showcase engineering genius. As UNESCO reports note, its 47-hectare site, with a unique 10-letter signboard, remains a cryptographic enigma. As Lost Cities of the Ancient World discusses, Dalavira's isolation adds to its mystique, its fall a whisper of environmental strain. These cities faced existential threats, climate shifts, like a 2000 BCE drought, likely dried the Sarasvati River, starving Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa. As geological studies suggest, you're there, the fields barren, a farmer fleeing, the air heavy with despair. Invasions, possibly by Aryan tribes, may have hastened their decline. As debated in The Collector, Dalavira's water systems failed as the Rand salinized, its people dispersing. As excavation logs note, these forces, nature and conflict, silenced the Indus cities, their abandonment a lesson in vulnerability. As Luxatic observes, rediscovery was a triumph of persistence. Mohenjo-Daro's mounds, explored in 1922, revealed baths and seals, stunning scholars, as UNESCO logs confirm. Harappa's 1921 excavations uncovered granaries, their scale awe-inspiring. As journals note, Dalavira's 1967 find, with its reservoirs, proved the Indus reach. As medium details, you're there, an archaeologist's spade striking brick, the air alive with discovery, guided by local lore and ancient texts. These digs unveiled a civilization rivaling Egypt's, their artifacts a bridge to the past. As Rough Guides highlights, their legacies endure in their ingenuity. Mohenjo-Daro's drainage system, with covered sewers, prefigures modern sanitation. As Geeks notes, Harappa's standardized weights and measures shaped trade, their precision unmatched. As The Collector describes, Dalavira's water conservation techniques inspire arid regions today. As UNESCO reports show, these cities, though lost, birthed urban planning and commerce, their ideas echoing in our world. As Turopialists' mysteries cloak their ruins, why did their script remain undeciphered? Did climate alone doom them? Or were invasions decisive? A 3rd millennium BCE Mohenjo-Daro seal, found in 1924, bears an unknown figure, its meaning debated. As journals note, you're there, the seal crumbling, the air thick with questions, the riddle unanswered. Legends of a mythical Indus city, like Dwarka, fuel dreams of sunken ruins. As Mahabharata tales suggest, these enigmas, locked in clay, give the Indus cities their allure, their silence a challenge to scholars. Today, these sites draw awe. Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa, UNESCO protected, reveal urban genius, their bricks weathered but grand. As logs confirm, Dalavira's reservoirs, restored, stun visitors. As Medium describes, the lost cities of the Indus Valley, from Mohenjo-Daro's baths to Harappa's granaries, stand as testaments to human ambition, their rediscovery a spark of wonder. As Luxatic notes, now let's turn to the lost cities of the Mediterranean, where places like Pompeii and Heracleion vanished under ash or sea, their ruins whispering of glory and ruin. Mediterranean lost cities in the shimmering waters and sunlit shores of the Mediterranean. From the second millennium BCE to the first millennium CE, cities like Pompeii, Heracleion, and Thura rose as vibrant hubs of trade, culture, and power, only to be lost to catastrophic disasters or gradual decline. These urban jewels, nestled in modern-day Italy, Egypt, and Greece, were buried by ash, submerged by seas, or abandoned as empires shifted, their stories hidden until rediscovered by intrepid explorers. Their ruins, villas, temples, and statues reveal the brilliance and fragility of ancient life. As you settle into the night's calm, picture a Roman street frozen in ash, a diver's light catching a sunken statue, the air heavy with salt and mystery. The lost cities of the Mediterranean were beacons of civilization, their rediscovery a glimpse into a vanished world. Let's drift into their realm, where beauty met ruin, and every relic tells a story. Pompeii, a thriving Roman city near Naples, flourished in the 1st century CE with a population of 11,000. Its villas and forums bustling until Vesuvius' eruption in 79 CE buried it in ash. You're there, the sky darkening, a merchant's wares abandoned, the air choking with pumice, preserved under 20 feet of volcanic debris. Pompeii streets, frescoes, and even bread loaves were uncovered in 1748 by Roque Joaquin d'Alcubierre, revealing a snapshot of Roman life. Its amphitheater, hosting gladiator fights, and elegant villa of the mysteries, with vivid frescoes, stand as testaments to its vibrancy. Their rediscovery a marvel of preservation. Heracleion, an Egyptian port city off the Nile Delta, thrived from the 6th century BCE as a trade gateway, its temples to Ammon and Hercules gleaming, until earthquakes and rising seas sank it. By the 8th century CE, you're there, the harbor bustling, a priest's chant echoing, the air damp with sea spray. Lost beneath the Mediterranean, Heracleion was rediscovered in 2000 by Frank Gaudio. Its colossal statues and gold coins emerging from silt. Its 64-foot granite colossus, found intact, hints at its grandeur. The submerged ruins a haunting echo of Egypt's wealth. Thura, a Minoan city on modern Santorini, dazzled around 1600 BCE with its frescoed houses and maritime trade, until a massive volcanic eruption buried it in ash, possibly inspiring Atlantis myths. You're there, the walls painted with lilies, a sailor's ship departing, the air warm with Aegean breeze, rediscovered in 1866 by quarry workers, and excavated by Spiritan marinados in the 1960s. Thura's Akrotiri site revealed multi-story homes and intricate wall art. Its preservation rivaling Pompeii's. The eruption's ash cloud, altering global climates, likely doomed its people. Their fate, a lingering question. These cities fell to nature's fury or human shifts. Pompeii's sudden burial by Vesuvius left no time for escape. Its victims encased in ash, as plaster casts show. Heracleon's liquefaction during earthquakes sank its foundations. Its harbor swallowed, as geological studies suggest. Thura's eruption, one of history's largest, triggered tsunamis and crop failures, its population fleeing or perishing. As ash layers confirm, you're there, the earth trembling, a family running. The air thick with despair, trade declines, like Rome's fall for Pompeii or Arab conquests for Heracleon, hastened their abandonment. Their silence, a testament to impermanence. Rediscovery was a blend of chance and skill. Pompeii's 1748 excavation, sparked by a farmer's find, revealed mosaics and amphitheaters. Stunning scholars, Heracleon's underwater ruins, mapped with sonar, yielded 700 anchors and 70 ships. A maritime treasure trove. Thura's ash-preserved homes, uncovered in the 19th century, showcased Minoan art, their colors vivid. You're there, an archaeologist's brush uncovering a fresco, the air alive with wonder. These efforts, guided by ancient texts or local tales, revived the Mediterranean's lost cities, their relics a bridge to the past. Their legacies endure in their artistry and innovation. Pompeii's urban layout and aqueducts influenced Roman engineering, their designs echoing in modern cities. Heracleon's trade networks linked Egypt to Greece, its wealth evident in gold artifacts. Thura's frescoes, depicting ships and festivals, reveal Minoan culture, their sophistication unmatched. These cities, though lost, shaped architecture, trade, and myth, their influence lingering in our world. Mysteries shroud their ruins. Did Thura's eruption spark the Atlantis legend? Why were Pompeii's residents caught unprepared? A 4th century BCE Heraclean stele, found in 2001, bears an unknown script, its meaning debated. You're there, the stone glinting, the air thick with questions, the riddle unanswered. Tales of other submerged cities, like Alexandria's lost quarters, fuel dreams of hidden ruins. These enigmas, locked in ash and sea, give Mediterranean cities their allure, their silence a challenge to explorers. Today, these sites captivate. Pompeii, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, draws millions, its streets alive with visitors. Heracleon's artifacts, displayed in museums, stun with their preservation. Thura's acrotiri, partially excavated, reveals Minoan life, its ruins breathtaking. The lost cities of the Mediterranean, from Pompeii's forums to Heracleon's depths, stand as monuments to human ambition, their rediscovery a spark of awe. Now, let's turn to the lost cities of the Americas, where Maya and Inca strongholds like Tikal and Machu Picchu rose in jungles and mountains, their secrets waiting to be unveiled. America's lost cities in the dense jungles and rugged mountains of the Americas. From the first millennium BCE to the 16th century CE, civilizations like the Maya, Inca, and Olmec built extraordinary cities to call Machu Picchu and Teotihuacan, whose stone temples and plazas pulsed with ritual and power. These urban wonders, hidden by forest, conquest, or time, thrived in modern-day Guatemala, Peru, and Mexico, only to be abandoned due to war, disease, or environmental collapse. Their locations lost until rediscovered by explorers. Their pyramids, carvings, and terraces reveal the genius of pre-Columbian cultures, their stories etched in stone. As you settle into the night's calm, picture a jungle clearing, a Maya pyramid piercing the canopy, an explorer's machete cutting through vines, the air heavy with humidity and mystery. The lost cities of the Americas were beacons of ingenuity, their rediscovery a window into a vanished world. Let's drift into their realm, where nature reclaimed glory, and every ruin holds a story to call. A Maya metropolis in Guatemala flourished from 200 CE to 900 CE, its population reaching 100,000, its towering pyramids and ball courts rivaling Egypt's monuments. You're there, the temple of the jaguar looming, a priest's chant echoing, the air thick with incense, abandoned by 950 CE, likely due to drought and overpopulation. Tikal's ruins were swallowed by jungle, rediscovered in 1848 by Modesto Méndez and Ambrosio Tut. Its 70-meter-high pyramids and stelae, carved with glyphs, reveal a sophisticated society. Their rediscovery in 1956 by University of Pennsylvania teams a scholarly triumph. Machu Picchu, the 15th century Incan citadel in Peru, perched at 430 meters in the Andes, was a royal estate or sacred site, its stone terraces flawless. You're there, the Intihuatana stone glinting, and Inca's steps light, the air crisp with mountain chill. Abandoned after the Spanish conquest in the 1530, likely due to disease. It lay hidden until 1911, when Hiram Bingham followed local guides to its ruins. Its 200 stone structures, built without mortar, showcase Incan engineering, their preservation a UNESCO marvel, drawing millions today. Teotihuacan in central Mexico thrived from 100 BCE to 650 CE. Its Pyramid of the Sun and Avenue of the Dead, hosting 125,000 people. A pre-Aztec hub. You're there, the pyramid's shadow vast. A merchant's wares colorful. The air warm with desert dust, abandoned by 750 CE, possibly from internal revolt or drought. Its ruins lay silent until 19th century excavations, with major work in 1905 by Leopoldo Batters. Its murals and obsidian tools reveal a trade empire, its collapse a mystery debated by archaeologists. These cities succumbed to complex forces. Tikal's fall, tied to 9th century droughts, starved its fields. As pollen studies suggest, you're there, the wells dry, a farmer fleeing, the air heavy with despair. Machu Picchu's end came with smallpox, brought by Spanish invaders, decimating its people. As skeletal remains hint, Teotihuacan's decline, marked by burned palaces, points to rebellion or resource strain. As excavation layers show, these collapses, environmental, biological, or political, silenced the Americas cities. Their abandonment, a lesson in fragility. Rediscovery was a feat of endurance. Tikal's 1848 find, guided by local Maya knowledge, revealed glyphs detailing kings and wars. Stunning scholars. Machu Picchu's 1911 rediscovery, sparked by Quechua farmers, unveiled terraces untouched by time. Teotihuacan's 1905 excavations exposed the Pyramid of the Moon, its scale rivaling Giza's. You're there, an explorer's torch catching a carving, the air alive with discovery. These efforts, often led by indigenous clues or colonial records, revived the Americas' lost cities, their ruins a testament to human curiosity. Their legacies endure in their craftsmanship. Tikal's astronomical observatories, aligned with stars, shaped Maya cosmology, their precision unmatched. Machu Picchu's dry stone masonry, earthquake resistant, inspires modern architects. Teotihuacan's urban grid influenced Aztec cities, its layout a model of order. These cities, though lost, birthed engineering and ritual, their influence echoing in the Americas' cultural heritage. Mysteries linger in their stones. Was Machu Picchu a palace or a pilgrimage site? Why did Teotihuacan burn? A 6th century Tikal stela, found in 1956, bears an unreadable glyph, its meaning debated. You're there, the stone weathered, the air thick with questions, the riddle unanswered. Legends of El Dorado, or a hidden Maya city, fuel dreams of undiscovered ruins. These enigmas, carved in stone, give the Americas cities their allure, their silence a challenge to explorers. Today, these sites captivate. Tikal, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, draws adventurers to its jungle-clad pyramids. Machu Picchu's terraces, perched in the clouds, stun millions yearly. Teotihuacan's Avenue of the Dead, walked by tourists, echoes ancient processions. The lost cities of the Americas, from Tikal's temples to Machu Picchu's peaks, stand as monuments to human genius, their rediscovery a spark of wonder. Now, let's turn to the lost cities of the Near East, where Petra and Palmyra carved empires in desert rock, their ruins whispering of trade and tragedy. Near East lost cities in the sun-scorched deserts and rugged cliffs of the Near East. From the 1st millennium BCE to the 1st millennium CE, cities like Petra, Palmyra, and Hatra rose as vibrant hubs of trade, culture, and power. Their rock-cut facades and temples gleaming amid arid landscapes. These urban jewels, in modern-day Jordan, Syria, and Iraq, thrived as crossroads of commerce and faith, only to be abandoned due to conquests, earthquakes, or shifting trade routes. Their ruins buried until rediscovered by explorers. Their carvings, columns, and inscriptions reveal the brilliance of ancient societies, their stories etched in stone. As you settle into the night's calm, picture a rose-red facade emerging from a desert canyon, a Bedouin's torch catching a carved deity, the air heavy with sand and mystery. The lost cities of the Near East were beacons of empire, their rediscovery a window into a vanished world. Let's drift into their realm, where trade met tragedy, and every ruin holds a story. Petra, the Nabatean capital in Jordan, flourished from 300 BCE to 200 CE. Its population of 20,000, thriving on spice and silk, trade through its narrow, sick canyon. Its rock-cut treasury, Al-Khazne, carved with intricate urns and columns, stunned travelers. As 19th century accounts note, you're there, the facade glowing at dusk, a trader's camel laden, the air dry with desert heat, abandoned by the 6th century due to earthquakes and declining trade after Roman annexation in 106 CE. Petra faded into Bedouin lore, rediscovered in 1812 by Johann Ludwig Burckhardt. Its 800 tombs and temples, now a UNESCO site, showcase Nabatean artistry. Their water channels, a marvel of engineering. Palmyra, a Syrian oasis city, thrived from 200 BCE to 300 CE. Its wealth built on caravan routes linking Rome to Persia, its population reaching 100,000. Its colonnaded streets and Temple of Bel, adorned with friezes, rivaled Rome's grandeur. As archaeological finds confirm, you're there, the columns towering, a merchant's voice bargaining, the air warm with palm shade. Sacked by Rome in 273 CE. After Queen Zenobia's rebellion, Palmyra dwindled, its ruins buried by sand, until rediscovered in 1678 by European travelers. Its 500-meter-long colonnade, partially restored, reveals a cosmopolitan hub, though modern conflict damaged its legacy. Hatra, a Parthian stronghold in Iraq, flourished from 100 BCE to 240 CE. Its fortified temples, blending Greek, Roman, and Persian styles, housing 30,000 people. Its great temple, guarded by stone lions, withstood Roman sieges. As inscriptions note, you're there, the walls solid, a priest's prayer echoing, the air thick with dust. Sacked by the Sassanids in 241 CE, Hatra was abandoned, its ruins lost until 19th century excavations by Austin Henry Layard. Its 100-meter wide Temenos, a sacred enclosure, showcases Parthian resilience, its rediscovery a testament to its might. These cities fell to relentless forces. Petra's trade routes shifted after Roman control, its water systems failing during 4th century earthquakes, as geological records suggest Palmyra's defeat by Emperor Aurelian in 273 CE, followed by Arab conquests, left its markets empty. As chronicles lament Hatra's fall to Shapur, a siege burned its temples, its people scattered. As cuneiform texts hint, you're there, the flames rising, a citizen fleeing, the air choking with smoke. Environmental shifts and conquests silenced these cities. Their abandonment, a stark reminder of impermanence. Rediscovery was a feat of exploration. Petra's 1812 unveiling, guided by Bedouin tales, revealed its treasury's carvings, stunning the world. Palmyra's 17th century rediscovery, documented by Jesuit travelers, exposed its arches, later excavated in the 1920 by French teams. Hatra's 19th century digs uncovered statues, their faces vivid despite centuries. You're there, an explorer's spade striking stone, the air alive with discovery. These efforts, sparked by local knowledge or ancient texts, revived the Near East's lost cities, their ruins a bridge to the past. Their legacies endure in their artistry and trade. Petra's hydraulic systems, channeling scarce water, inspired desert engineering. Palmyra's bilingual inscriptions in Greek and Aramaic reflect a cultural crossroads. Hatra's fortifications influenced Persian military architecture, its temples a model of syncretism. These cities, though lost, shaped commerce and culture, their influence lingering in the region's heritage. Mysteries shroud their ruins. Who carved Petra's highest tombs? Why did Palmyra's merchants vanish so swiftly? A 3rd century Hatra inscription, found in 1908, bears an unknown deity's name, its meaning debated. You're there, the stone weathered, the air thick with questions, the riddle unanswered. Legends of Iram of the Pillars, a Quranic lost city, fuel dreams of hidden ruins. These enigmas, carved in rock, give Near Eastern cities their allure, their silence a challenge to scholars. Today, these sites draw reverence. Petra, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, captivates with its rose-red cliffs. Palmyra's ruins, though scarred by war, stand as a testament to resilience. Hatra's temples, partially preserved, echo Parthian glory. The lost cities of the Near East, from Petra's canyons to Palmyra's columns, embody human ambition, their rediscovery a spark of wonder. Now, let's turn to the lost cities of Asia, where Angkor and Anuradhapura built empires in jungles and plains, their temples whispering of devotion and decline. Asian lost cities in the lush jungles and fertile plains of Asia. From the 1st millennium BCE to the 15th century CE, cities like Angkor, Anuradhapura, and Vijayanagara rose as dazzling centers of religion, trade, and power. Their temples and reservoirs rivaling the world's greatest wonders. These urban masterpieces in modern-day Cambodia, Sri Lanka, and India thrived as capitals of mighty empires, only to be abandoned due to invasions, environmental collapse, or shifting politics. Their ruins swallowed by forest or forgotten until rediscovered. Their stone carvings, stupas, and terraces reveal the genius of ancient Asian cultures, their stories etched in time. As you settle into the night's calm, picture a jungle-choked temple, its spires piercing the canopy, an explorer's lantern catching a carved deity, the air heavy with humidity and mystery. The lost cities of Asia were pillars of devotion, their rediscovery a glimpse into a vanished world. Let's drift into their realm, where faith met ruin, and every stone holds a story. Angkor, the Khmer Empire's heart in Cambodia, flourished from 802 to 1431 CE. Its 1,000 square kilometer sprawl, housing up to 1 million people, centered around the majestic Angkor Wat. Its sandstone temples, carved with apsaras and bas reliefs, were a cosmic marvel. As archaeological studies note, you're there, the Wat's towers glowing at dawn, a monk's chant soft, the air thick with jungle mist, abandoned after the 1431 Thai invasion and water system failures. Angkor was reclaimed by forest, rediscovered in 1860 by Henry Mauhat. Its hydraulic network, with vast reservoirs, showcases Khmer engineering. Its UNESCO status, drawing millions to its ruins. Anuradhapura, Sri Lanka's sacred capital, thrived from 400 BCE to 1000 CE. Its stupas, like Jetavanaramma, once the world's third largest structure, housing 90,000 monks and layfolk. You're there, the stupa's dome gleaming, a pilgrim's prayer echoing, the air warm with incense. Abandoned after Chola invasions in 1017 CE and jungle overgrowth, it was rediscovered in the 19th century by British surveyors like James Emerson Tennant. Its 130-meter wide reservoirs and relic shrines reveal Buddhist devotion, their partial restoration a testament to Sri Lanka's heritage. Vijayanagara, in southern India, was the 14th century capital of the Vijayanagara Empire. Its 650,000 people trading gems and spices across 33 square kilometers. Its Virupaksha temple, with towering gopurams, stunned visitors. As 16th century traveler accounts note, you're there, the bazaar bustling, a sculptor's chisel ringing, the air dusty with heat. Sacked in 1565 CE by the Deccan Sultanates, its ruins were buried by soil. Rediscovered in 1800 by Colin Mackenzie, its stone platforms and aqueducts, uncovered in 20th century digs, showcase a Hindu empire's grandeur, now a UNESCO site. These cities fell to relentless pressures. Angkor's reservoirs, strained by 13th century monsoons and deforestation, collapsed. As sediment studies suggest, you're there, the canals dry, a farmer fleeing, the air heavy with despair. Anuradhapura's Chola conquests shattered its monasteries, its people scattered. As Sinhalese chronicles lament, Vijayanagara's 1565 defeat left its temples burned, its markets silent, as Persian accounts detail invasions, environmental shifts, and political decay silenced these cities, their abandonment a stark reminder of fragility. Rediscovery was a triumph of exploration. Angkor's 1860 unveiling, guided by local tales, revealed temples like Bayon, its smiling faces captivating. Anuradhapura's 19th century excavations uncovered stupas, their relics intact. Stunning British archaeologists Vijayanagara's 1800 rediscovery exposed bazaars and carvings, its scale awe-inspiring. You're there, an explorer's machete cutting vines, the air alive with discovery. These efforts, sparked by chronicles or local knowledge, revived Asia's lost cities, their ruins a bridge to the past. Their legacies endure in their innovations. Angkor's water management inspired modern irrigation in Cambodia. Anuradhapura's stupas shaped Buddhist architecture across Asia, their design timeless. Vijayanagara's market systems influenced Indian trade, its temples a cultural anchor. These cities, though lost, birthed engineering and devotion, their influence echoing in Asia's heritage. Mysteries shroud their ruins. Why did Angkor's water system fail so suddenly? Who built Anuradhapura's oldest shrines? A 14th century Vijayanagara carving, found in 1900, bears an unknown symbol, its meaning debated. You're there, the stone weathered, the air thick with questions, the riddle unanswered. Legends of a lost Khmer city or hidden Indian ruins fuel dreams of undiscovered sites. These enigmas, carved in stone, give Asian cities their allure, their silence a challenge to scholars. Today, these sites captivate. Angkor, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, draws millions to its temple spires. Anuradhapura's stupas, restored, host pilgrims in Sri Lanka. Vijayanagara's ruins, partially excavated, reveal Hindu splendor. The lost cities of Asia, from Angkor's jungles to Vijayanagara's plains, embody human ambition, their rediscovery a spark of wonder. Now, let's turn to the lost cities of Africa, where great Zimbabwe and Mara forged empires in stone and iron, their ruins whispering of wealth and mystery. African lost cities in the savannas and river valleys of Africa, from the first millennium BCE to the 15th century CE. Cities like Great Zimbabwe, Mara, and Axum rose as powerful centers of trade, culture, and faith. Their stone palaces and temples testifying to the ingenuity of ancient African kingdoms. These urban hubs in modern-day Zimbabwe, Sudan, and Ethiopia thrived on gold, iron, and incense, only to be abandoned due to environmental shifts, invasions, or economic decline. Their ruins buried by dust or forgotten until rediscovered. Their carvings, pyramids, and stelae reveal the brilliance of Africa's early civilizations, their stories etched in stone. As you settle into the night's calm, picture a stone enclosure under an African sky, an explorer's lantern catching a carved eagle, the air heavy and mystery. The lost cities of Africa were pillars of empire. Their rediscovery, a window into a vibrant past. Let's drift into their realm, where wealth met ruin, and every stone holds a story. Great Zimbabwe, the heart of a Shona Empire in southern Africa, flourished from 1100 to 1450 CE. Its population of 18,000 trading gold across the Indian Ocean. Its great enclosure, built with mortarless granite, spanned 250 acres, a marvel of precision. As archaeological finds note, you're there, the walls towering, a trader's gold glinting, the air warm with savanna breeze, abandoned by 1500 CE, likely due to resource depletion and trade shifts. Its ruins lay hidden until 1871, when Karl Mach rediscovered them. Its 11-meter-high walls, adorned with chevron patterns, showcase Shona craftsmanship. Now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Meroe, the capital of the Kingdom of Kush in Sudan, thrived from 800 BCE to 350 CE. Its 50 pyramids, smaller than Egypt's, but richly decorated, housing royal tombs. You're there, the pyramids gleaming, a priest's chant echoing, the air thick with Nile silt, sacked by Axum in 350 CE, and abandoned as trade routes shifted. Meroe's ruins were buried by sand, rediscovered in 1821 by Frédéric Caliod. Its iron forges and Meroitic script, partially undeciphered, reveal a sophisticated society. Their rediscovery, a triumph of early archaeology. Axum, Ethiopia's ancient capital, flourished from 100 to 940 CE. Its 30,000 people trading ivory and incense to Rome and India. Its stele soaring up to 33 meters. You're there, the obelisk's shadow vast. A merchant's wares colorful, the air dry with highland dust, declining after Islamic trade disruptions in the 7th century. Axum faded, its ruins obscured until 19th century explorations by Henry Salt. Its church of St. Mary of Zion, said to house the Ark of the Covenant, underscores its Christian legacy. Its stele, a UNESCO treasure. These cities faced relentless pressures. Great Zimbabwe's fall, tied to overgrazing and drought, emptied its markets. As soil studies suggest, you're there, the fields barren, a herder fleeing, the air heavy with despair. Meroe's defeat by Axum's King Ezana, coupled with Nile flooding, silenced its forges. As inscriptions note, Axum's decline, driven by climate change and Arab conquests, left its palaces empty. As Ethiopian chronicles lament, environmental strain, war, and trade shifts doomed these cities. Their abandonment, a lesson in fragility. Rediscovery was a feat of persistence. Great Zimbabwe's 1871 unveiling, guided by local lore, revealed stonework rivaling Europe's castles. Meroe's 1821 excavations uncovered pyramids, their royal burials stunning scholars. Axum's 19th century rediscovery, exposed stelae, their carvings vivid. You're there, an explorer's spade striking stone, the air alive with discovery. These efforts, sparked by traveler tales or ancient texts, revived Africa's lost cities, their ruins a bridge to the past. Their legacies endure in their innovations. Great Zimbabwe's trade networks linked Africa to Asia. Its gold funding empires, Mara's ironworking, producing tools and weapons, rivaled Rome's. Its script, a cultural milestone, Axum's coinage, and early Christianity, shaped Ethiopia's identity. Its stelae, a symbol of power. These cities, though lost, birthed commerce and faith, their influence echoing in Africa's heritage. Mysteries shroud their ruins. Did great Zimbabwe's people migrate or perish? Why is Mara's script only half deciphered? A 4th century Axum stela, found in 1906, bears an unknown symbol, its meaning debated. You're there, the stone weathered, the air thick with questions, the riddle unanswered. Legends of a lost city, like Kerma fuel dreams of hidden ruins. These enigmas, locked in stone, give African cities their allure, their silence a challenge to explorers. Today, these sites captivate. Great Zimbabwe's ruins, a UNESCO site, draw scholars to its stone enclosures. Mara's pyramids, standing in desert solitude, stun visitors. Axum's stelae, partially restored, echo ancient glory. The lost cities of Africa, from great Zimbabwe's walls to Mara's tombs, embody human ambition. Their rediscovery, a spark of wonder. Now, let's turn to the lost cities of Europe, where Troy and Skara hid beneath earth and myth, their ruins whispering of heroes and hearths. European lost cities in the rolling hills and windswept coasts of Europe. From the 3rd millennium BCE to the 1st millennium CE, cities like Troy, Skara, and Akrotiri rose as vibrant centers of trade, myth, and daily life. Their stone walls and hearths shaping early societies. These urban hubs in modern-day Turkey, Scotland, and Greece thrived as cultural beacons, only to be lost to war, natural disasters, or time's slow erasure. Their ruins buried until rediscovered by determined archaeologists. Their artifacts, from bronze swords to stone furniture, reveal the resilience and ingenuity of ancient Europeans. Their stories etched in earth. As you settle into the night's calm, picture a Bronze Age wall emerging from a Turkish mound, an explorer's torch catching a glint of pottery, the air heavy with sea salt and mystery. The lost cities of Europe were cradles of legend, their rediscovery a window into a forgotten past. Let's drift into their realm, where myth met reality, and every ruin holds a story. Troy, the fabled city of Homer's Iliad, thrived in northwest Turkey from 3000 BCE to 500 CE. Its 9 layers of settlement, hosting up to 500 people during its Bronze Age peak. Its fortified walls and treasures, like the so-called Priam's Hoard, fueled myths of the Trojan War. As archaeological finds note, you're there, the ramparts solid, a warrior's shield gleaming, the air warm with Aegean breeze, buried after earthquakes and invasions. Troy was rediscovered in 1870 by Heinrich Schliemann at Hissarlik. Its layers confirming a real city behind the epic UNESCO site. Its 10-meter wide walls reveal a trade hub, its rediscovery blending myth with truth. Skara Brae, a Neolithic village in Scotland's Orkney Islands, flourished from 3100 to 2500 BCE. Its 100 residents living in stone houses with hearths and beds. A rare glimpse of prehistoric life. You're there, the stone furniture intact, a fire's glow flickering, the air sharp with North Sea chill, buried by a sandstorm around 2500 BCE. Its ruins lay hidden until 1850, when a storm uncovered them, later excavated by Veer Gordon Childa. Its 10 preserved homes, complete with drainage, showcase Neolithic ingenuity. Their rediscovery, a marvel of preservation. Akrotiri, a Minoan city on Santorini, thrived around 1600 BCE. Its multi-story houses adorned with frescoes of ships and flowers. Its 5,000 residents, tied to maritime trade. You're there, the walls vibrant, a merchant's voice calling, the air soft with Mediterranean warmth, buried by a volcanic eruption that may have inspired Atlantis myths. Akrotiri was rediscovered in 1866 by quarry workers and excavated by Spiritan Marinados in the 1960s. Its ash-preserved artifacts, like ceramic jars, reveal Minoan sophistication, its UNESCO status drawing scholars to its ruins. These cities fell to diverse forces. Troy's layers show repeated destruction, from 1200 BCE wars to 500 CE quakes, as excavation layers confirm. You're there, the walls crumbling, a citizen fleeing, the air thick with smoke. Skara Brae's sandstorm burial, possibly tied to climate shifts, silenced its hearths, as sediment studies suggest. Akrotiri's eruption, one of history's largest, triggered tsunamis, its people likely perishing, as ash deposits show. War, nature, and time erased these cities, their abandonment a testament to vulnerability. Rediscovery was a blend of chance and scholarship. Troy's 1870 excavation, guided by Homer's clues, uncovered bronze artifacts, thrilling the world. Skara Brae's 1850 storm revealed homes, stunned antiquarians, its furniture intact. Akrotiri's 19th century finds, expanded in the 1960s, exposed frescoes, their colors vivid. You're there, an archaeologist's brush uncovering pottery, the air alive with discovery. These efforts, sparked by texts or natural exposure, revived Europe's lost cities, their ruins a bridge to the past. Their legacies endure in their stories. Troy's epic battles shaped Western literature, its walls a symbol of resilience. Skara Brae's domestic life, offers a rare glimpse of Neolithic society. Its stonework, unmatched, akrotiri's art influenced Aegean culture. Its frescoes a window into Minoan life. These cities, though lost, birthed myth and innovation, their influence echoing in Europe's heritage. Mysteries shroud their ruins. Was Troy's war historical or mythic? Why was Skara Brae abandoned so swiftly? A 16th century BCE akrotiri fresco, found in 1967, depicts an unknown ritual. Its meaning debated. You're there, the image faded, the air thick with questions, the riddle unanswered. Legends of a lost Celtic city fuel dreams of hidden ruins. These enigmas, locked in stone, give European cities their allure, their silence a challenge to explorers. Today, these sites captivate. Troy, a UNESCO site, draws visitors to its layered ruins. Skara Brae's stone village, preserved by sand, stuns tourists. Akrotiri's frescoes, under protective roofs, reveal Minoan splendor. The lost cities of Europe, from Troy's walls to Skara Brae's hearths, embody human ambition, their rediscovery a spark of wonder. Now, let's turn to the lost cities of the Pacific, where Nan Madol and Rapa Nui built wonders on remote islands, their stones whispering of isolation and ingenuity. Pacific lost cities in the vast, azure expanse of the Pacific Ocean. From the first millennium CE to the 19th century, isolated islands birthed remarkable cities like Nan Madol and Rapa Nui, where ancient peoples crafted monumental structures with stone and ingenuity. Despite their remoteness, these urban wonders in modern-day Micronesia and Easter Island thrived as centers of ritual, governance, and survival, only to be abandoned due to environmental strain, social upheaval, or European contact. Their ruins left to the elements until rediscovered. Their basalt walls and towering moai reveal the resilience and ambition of Pacific cultures, their stories carved in stone. As you settle into the night's calm, picture a coral lagoon reflecting a stone city, an explorer's canoe gliding past a giant statue, the air heavy with salt and mystery. The lost cities of the Pacific were triumphs of isolation, their rediscovery a glimpse into a distant world. Let's drift into their realm, where oceans hid wonders, and every stone holds a story. Nan Madol, a ceremonial and political center on Pohnpei, Micronesia, flourished from 1200 to 1800 CE. Its 100,000 residents, building 97 artificial islets with 750,000 tons of basalt logs. Its canal-laced Venice of the Pacific, with temples like Nandoa's, stunned seafarers. As archaeological finds note, you're there, the basalt walls gleaming, a chief's chant echoing, the air warm with lagoon mist. Abandoned by 1820, likely due to resource depletion and disease from European contact. Nan Madol was rediscovered in 1828 by European sailors, its ruins mapped in the 1870 by Otto Finch. Its megalithic architecture, built without mortar, showcases Micronesian engineering. Now, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Rapa Nui, or Easter Island, thrived from 700 to 1700 CE. Its 12,000 Polynesian inhabitants, erecting 900 moai stone statues, up to 10 meters tall, across its 164 square kilometer expanse. You're there, a moai's gaze fixed, a priest's prayer soft, the air sharp with sea spray, abandoned by the 18th century due to deforestation, clan wars, and smallpox from European contact in 1722. Rapa Nui's ruins were studied in 1888 by Catherine Routledge. Its Ahu platforms and quarries, like Rano Raraku, reveal a culture obsessed with ancestry. Their rediscovery, a global fascination, as UNESCO logs confirm. These cities faced unique challenges. Nan Madol's reliance on coral and fish strained Pohnpei's resources. Its decline hastened by 19th century diseases. As oral traditions suggest, you're there, the canals empty, a fisherman fleeing, the air heavy with despair. Rapa Nui's deforestation, linked to moai transport, led to soil erosion and famine. As pollen records show, European diseases decimated its people post-1722. As ship logs note, isolation amplified these pressures, silencing these cities, their abandonment a lesson in environmental limits. Rediscovery was a feat of exploration. Nan Madol's 1828 sighting by sailors revealed islets untouched by time, their scale stunning. Rapa Nui's 1888 expeditions uncovered moai. Their craftsmanship awe-inspiring. You're there, an explorer's torch catching a statue's edge, the air alive with discovery, guided by local knowledge and early colonial reports. These efforts revived the Pacific's lost cities, their ruins a bridge to the past. Their legacies endure in their craftsmanship. Nan Madol's basalt construction, using logs up to 20 tons, rivals Egypt's pyramids. Rapa Nui's moai, carved with obsidian tools, embody Polynesian devotion. Their transport, a feat of ingenuity. These cities, though lost, shaped Pacific navigation and ritual, their influence echoing in island cultures. Mysteries shroud their ruins. How did Nan Madol's builders move massive stones? Why did Rapa Nui's clans topple their own moai? A 13th century Nan Madol inscription, found in 1874, bears an unknown glyph, its meaning debated. You're there, the stone weathered, the air thick with questions, the riddle unanswered. Legends of a sunken Pacific city, like Mu, fuel dreams of hidden ruins. These enigmas, locked in basalt, give Pacific cities their allure, their silence a challenge to scholars. Today, these sites captivate. Nan Madol's canals, a UNESCO site, draw adventurers to its watery ruins. Rapa Nui's moai, partially restored, stun millions yearly. The lost cities of the Pacific, from Nan Madol's islets to Rapa Nui's statues, embody human ambition, their rediscovery a spark of wonder. Now, let's turn to the lost cities of mythology, where Atlantis and El Dorado blur fact and legend, their tales whispering of dreams and discovery. Mythical lost cities across ancient texts and oral traditions, from the 4th millennium BCE to the 16th century CE. Mythical cities like Atlantis, El Dorado, and Shambhala captured imaginations, blending fact with legend as tales of golden cities or sunken utopias spread through Greece, the Americas, and Asia. These fabled places, whether rooted in real ruins or born of dreams, were said to house unparalleled wealth, wisdom, or paradise, only to vanish through catastrophe, divine wrath, or human greed. Their locations lost to history, their stories preserved in ancient writings or colonial accounts, fuel modern quests, their mysteries enduring in the absence of concrete ruins. As you settle into the night's calm, picture a golden city glinting in a jungle haze, an explorer's map frayed, the air heavy with myth and longing. The mythical lost cities are humanity's dreams in stone, their enigma a call to wonder. Let's drift into their realm, where legend meets possibility, and every tale holds a spark of truth. Atlantis, described by Plato in 360 BCE, was a utopian island of advanced culture and concentric canals, said to sink into the sea after divine punishment, possibly inspired by the Minoan eruption of Thura around 1600 BCE. You're there, the canals gleaming, a philosopher's voice debating, the air warm with Aegean salt. Lost to history, its location remains a mystery, speculated from the Mediterranean to the Caribbean, its tale rediscovered in Plato's Timaeus and Critias. Excavations at Santorini's Akrotiri, with its Minoan ruins, hint at a kernel of truth. But Atlantis remains unconfirmed, its myth driving underwater searches. El Dorado, the Golden One, emerged in 16th century Spanish accounts as a Colombian city of infinite gold, likely inspired by Muisca rituals at Lake Guatavita, where chiefs covered in gold dust offered treasures. You're there, the lake shimmering, a chief's gold glinting, the air thick with jungle humidity, sought by conquistadors like Francisco de Orellana. El Dorado eluded capture, its legend fueled by 1,537 accounts of Muisca wealth, rediscovered in 1969 by archaeologists at Guatavita. Gold artifacts confirmed the ritual, but no city was found, its myth enduring as a symbol of greed. Shambhala, a Buddhist paradise in Tibetan lore, thrived in texts from the 10th century CE, a hidden kingdom of enlightenment nestled in the Himalayas, its gates guarded by snow lions. You're there, the peaks glowing, a monk's prayer soft, the air crisp with mountain chill. Lost to history, its location perhaps in the Kunlun Mountains, or Central Asia remains speculative, its tale preserved in the Kalachakra Tantra. Explorers like Nicholas Roerich sought it in the 1920s, finding no trace, but its spiritual allure persists, inspiring quests for wisdom. These cities vanished through story, not stone. Atlantis sinking, possibly a metaphor for Thura's eruption, left no ruins. As Plato's allegory suggests, you're there, the waves crashing, a citizen's cry fading, the air heavy with salt. El Dorado's myth grew from misread rituals, its gold real, but its city a fantasy. As Muisca artifacts show, Shambhala's spiritual veil hid it from invaders. Its existence debated as symbolic. As Buddhist texts hint, these tales, born of catastrophe or imagination, left no physical trace, their absence fueling their legend. Rediscovery efforts blend scholarship and obsession. Atlantis search, from 19th century dives to modern sonar scans, yields clues in Thura's ash, but no city. El Dorado's 1969 Guadavita finds uncovered gold rafts, not streets, disappointing treasure hunters. Shambhala's quests, like Roerich's, found monasteries, but no paradise. You're there, an explorer's map crumpling, the air alive with frustration, guided by ancient texts or local lore. These searches revive the myths, their elusiveness a testament to human hope. Their legacies endure in culture. Atlantis shaped utopian literature. From Plato to modern science fiction, El Dorado drove European exploration. Its greed shaping colonial history. Shambhala inspires spiritual seekers. Its ideal of enlightenment, timeless. These cities, though unproven, birthed art, adventure, and philosophy. Their influence echoing in our world, mysteries shroud their tales. Was Atlantis a real city or a moral fable? Did El Dorado's myth hide a smaller truth? A 10th century Tibetan scroll, found in 1927, mentions Shambhala's gates. Its location vague. You're there, the scroll fading, the air thick with questions, the riddle unanswered. Legends of other mythical cities, like Estlan or Lyoness, fuel dreams of hidden realms. These enigmas, locked in story, give mythical cities their allure, their silence a challenge to dreamers. Today, these myths captivate. Atlantis' tale draws divers to Mediterranean depths. El Dorado's legend lures adventurers to Colombia's lakes. Shambhala's vision inspires treks in Himalayan valleys. The mythical lost cities, from Atlantis waves to Shambhala's peaks, embody human longing. Their mystery, a spark of wonder. Now, let's turn to the lost cities of the Arctic and Antarctic, where ancient settlements may lie beneath ice. Their whispers faint but tantalizing. Arctic and Antarctic lost cities in the frozen expanses of the Arctic and Antarctic. From the 2nd millennium BCE to the early modern era, whispers of lost settlements, whether rooted in myth or faint archaeological traces, hint at human resilience in Earth's harshest climates. These elusive sites, in regions like Greenland, northern Siberia, and Antarctica's ice-bound coast may have been outposts of ancient peoples like the Norse, Thule, or speculative pre-modern explorers, only to be abandoned due to climate shifts, isolation, or catastrophe. Their remains buried under ice or snow, sparse artifacts, and oral traditions suggest fleeting human presence, their stories barely traceable as you settle into the night's calm. Picture a snow-covered ruin emerging from a glacier, an explorer's torch catching a carved stone, the air heavy with frost and mystery. The lost cities of the Arctic and Antarctic are humanity's faint footprints in ice. Their rediscovery, a glimpse into a frozen past. Let's drift into their realm, where survival met silence, and every trace tells a story. In Greenland, the Norse Western settlement thrived from 985 to 1350 CE. It's 1,000 Viking settlers farming and trading walrus ivory. As archaeological digs note, you're there, the stone church standing firm, a farmer's fire glowing, the air sharp with Arctic chill, abandoned by the 14th century due to cooling climates and Inuit conflicts. Its ruins, stone houses, and barns were buried by snow. Rediscovered in the 1920 by Danish archaeologists like Paul Norland, its 50 farmsteads, found near Nuuk, reveal Norse adaptation, their loss tied to the Little Ice Age, as climate records suggest. In Siberia's Yamal Peninsula, a Thule-related settlement, possibly from 1000 CE, housed Proto-Inuit hunters, its walrus bone tools hinting at a population of 200. As 2017 excavations show, you're there, the tundra vast, a hunter's harpoon ready, the air thick with snow, abandoned by 1300 CE, likely due to harsher winters or migration. Its remains were lost under permafrost until Russian digs uncovered them. Its bone artifacts and tent rings, preserved by ice, showcase Thule survival. Their rediscovery, a rare glimpse into Arctic life. Antarctica's lost cities are more speculative, with no confirmed settlements, but tantalizing clues. A 1912 Norwegian expedition led by Roald Amundsen found stone alignments near the Beardmore Glacier, possibly natural, but debated as human-made. As journals note, you're there, the ice gleaming, a surveyor's pick striking stone, the air biting with cold. Hypothetical pre-modern visitors, Polynesian or unknown voyagers, may have left traces, buried by glaciers, their existence unproven, but fueled by myths, like a lost oasis. In Antarctic lore, these sites, if real, vanished under ice, their rediscovery a challenge to modern science. These settlements faced brutal challenges. Greenland's Norse battled 14th century cooling, their crops failing. As pollen studies confirm, you're there, the fields frozen, a settler fleeing, the air heavy with despair. Siberia's Thule faced harsher winters, their hunting grounds shrinking. As faunal remains suggest, Antarctica's hypothetical outposts, if they existed, succumbed to relentless ice, their traces erased. As geological surveys hint, climate, isolation, and resource scarcity silenced these sites, their abandonment a testament to nature's dominance. Rediscovery was a triumph of endurance. Greenland's 1920s digs uncovered Norse churches, their stones weathered but intact. Siberia's 2017 finds revealed Thule harpoons, their craftsmanship stunning. Antarctica's stone alignments, noted in 1912, remain unconfirmed, their study ongoing. You're there, an explorer's breath steaming, the air alive with discovery, guided by sagas, local tales, or chants. These efforts revived the Arctic's lost settlements, their traces a bridge to the past. Their legacies endure in their resilience. Greenland's Norse pioneered Arctic farming, their techniques informing modern Greenlandic agriculture. Thule's hunting tools shaped Inuit culture, their legacy enduring. Antarctica's speculative sites, if real, suggest early human exploration, pushing boundaries of possibility. These places, though lost, highlight adaptation, their influence echoing in polar cultures. Mysteries shroud their remains. Why did Greenland's Norse vanish so completely? Were Siberia's settlements seasonal or permanent? A 12th century Greenland rune stone, found in 1930, bears an unreadable script, its meaning debated. You're there, the stone icy, the air thick with questions, the riddle unanswered. Legends of a polar Atlantis, or hidden Thule cities, fuel dreams of undiscovered ruins. These enigmas, locked in ice, give Arctic and Antarctic sites their allure, their silence a challenge to explorers. Today, these sites captivate. Greenland's Norse ruins, partially restored, draw scholars to their fjords. Siberia's Thule sites, studied in permafrost, reveal ancient survival. Antarctica's mysteries, still speculative, inspire polar research. The lost cities of the Arctic and Antarctic, from Greenland's farms to Siberia's tents, embody human tenacity, their rediscovery a spark of wonder. Now, let's turn to the lost cities of trade routes, where Silk Road hubs like Samarkand and Palmyra thrived, their ruins whispering of commerce and conquest. Lost cities of trade routes along the ancient arteries of the Silk Road and other trade networks. From the 2nd millennium BCE to the 15th century CE, cities like Samarkand, Palmyra, and Turfan rose as bustling hubs of commerce, culture, and faith, linking east and west in a web of caravans and ideas. These urban centers, in modern-day Uzbekistan, Syria, and China, thrived on silk, spices, and incense, only to be abandoned due to invasions, climate shifts, or rerouted trade, their ruins buried by sand or time until rediscovered. Their bazaars, mosques, and stupas reveal the vibrancy of global exchange, their stories etched in stone and silk. As you settle into the night's calm, picture a caravan winding through a desert pass, a merchant's lamp illuminating a market stall, the air heavy with spice and mystery. The lost cities of trade routes were crossroads of civilization. Their rediscovery, a window into a connected past. Let's drift into their realm, where wealth met ruin, and every relic tells a story. Samarkand, in Uzbekistan, thrived from 700 BCE to 1400 CE. Its 220,000 residents at its peak under the Timurids, making it a Silk Road jewel. Its Registan square gleaming with turquoise domes. You're there, the bazaar bustling, a trader's silk shimmering, the air warm with desert dust sacked by Mongols in 1220 CE, and later declining as trade shifted to sea routes. Samarkand faded, its ruins partially buried until 19th century Russian excavations, its mosques and madrasas restored as a UNESCO site, showcase Sogdian and Islamic artistry. Their rediscovery reviving a cosmopolitan legacy. Palmyra in Syria flourished from 200 BCE to 300 CE. Its 100,000 people profiting from caravans linking Rome to Persia. Its colonnaded streets and temple of bell dazzling travelers. You're there, the columns soaring, a camel's bell ringing, the air soft with oasis shade, sacked by Rome in 273 CE after Zenobia's rebellion, and later abandoned as trade routes shifted. Palmyra was buried by sand, rediscovered in 1678 by Jesuit travelers, and excavated in the 1920. Its 500-meter-long colonnade, though war-damaged, reveals a cultural crossroads. Its rediscovery a testament to its grandeur. Turfan, in China's Xinjiang region, thrived from 200 BCE to 1400 CE. Its 50,000 residents managing Silk Road oases. Their Buddhist caves, like Bezeklik, adorned with vivid murals. You're there, the cave paintings glowing, a monk's chant echoing, the air dry with desert heat, abandoned after 14th century Islamic conquests and water shortages. Turfan's ruins were lost until 1890 excavations by Albert von Lecoq. Its Carrez irrigation system, channeling mountain water, showcases Turfan's ingenuity. Its rediscovery, unveiling a blend of Chinese and Central Asian cultures. These cities fell to relentless forces. Samarkand's Mongol invasion left its walls breached, its trade disrupted by 15th century maritime routes. As chronicles note, you're there, the fires raging, a merchant fleeing, the air thick with smoke. Palmyra's Roman defeat and later Arab conquests emptied its markets. As inscriptions lament, Turfan's water systems failed under drought, its Buddhist shrines deserted. As sediment records suggest, invasions, climate change, and economic shifts silenced these hubs, their abandonment a lesson in transience. Rediscovery was a blend of chance and effort. Samarkand's 19th century digs, guided by Sogdian texts, uncovered its golden mosaics, stunning scholars. Palmyra's 1678 rediscovery exposed its arches. With 1920 French excavations revealing more, Turfin's 1890s finds, sparked by local tales, uncovered manuscripts, their scripts diverse, you're there, an explorer's spade striking stone, the air alive with discovery. These efforts, driven by ancient records or traveler accounts, revived the trade routes' lost cities, their relics a bridge to the past. Their legacies endure in their connectivity. Samarkand's markets linked China to Europe, its architecture shaping Islamic design. Palmyra's bilingual inscriptions bridged Rome and Persia, its columns a model for neoclassical art. Turfin's Kharez systems inspired modern irrigation, its caves preserving Buddhist lore. These cities, though lost, fostered global exchange, their influence echoing in trade and culture. Mysteries shroud their ruins. Why did Samarkand's trade fade so swiftly? Who painted Turfin's cave murals? A 3rd century Palmyra relief, found in 1925, bears an unknown deity, its meaning debated. You're there, the stone faded, the air thick with questions, the riddle unanswered. Legends of a lost Silk Road city, like Lulan, fuel dreams of hidden ruins. These enigmas, locked in sand, give trade route cities their allure, their silence a challenge to explorers. Today, these sites captivate. Samarkand, a UNESCO site, draws millions to its turquoise domes. Palmyra's ruins, though scarred, stand as a testament to resilience. Turfin's caves, preserved, reveal ancient artistry. The lost cities of trade routes, from Samarkand's markets to Palmyra's columns, embody human ambition, their rediscovery a spark of wonder. Now, let's turn to the lost cities of conquest, where empires like Carthage and Tenochtitlan fell to invaders, their ruins whispering of glory and destruction. Lost cities of conquest in the battlegrounds of the ancient world, from the 1st millennium BCE to the 16th century CE. Cities like Carthage, Tenochtitlan, and Vijayanagara stood as towering capitals of empires, their markets and temples alive with power and ambition, only to fall to invaders' swords and be lost to time. These urban strongholds in modern-day Tunisia, Mexico, and India were centers of trade, faith, and warfare, raised by conquest or abandoned in defeat. Their ruins buried under earth or memory until rediscovered. Their columns, pyramids, and carvings reveal the might and tragedy of fallen empires, their stories etched in blood and stone. As you settle into the night's calm, picture a burning city under a conqueror's torch, an archaeologist's spade uncovering a shattered column, the air heavy with ash and mystery. The lost cities of conquest were giants of their age, their rediscovery a glimpse into a violent past. Let's drift into their realm, where glory met destruction, and every ruin holds a story. Carthage, the Phoenician powerhouse in Tunisia, thrived from 814 BCE to 146 BCE. Its 400,000 residents, commanding Mediterranean trade with a double harbor and vast navy. Its temple of Baal, adorned with bronze, rivaled Rome's splendor. As Punic inscriptions note, you're there, the harbor bustling, a merchant's ship unloading, the air salty with sea breeze, destroyed by Rome in the Third Punic War of 146 BCE. Its ruins were salted and buried, rediscovered in 1857 by Charles Ernest Boulay. Its 500-meter-long port and Tophet, a debated sacrificial site, reveal Punic wealth, now a UNESCO site. Their loss, a symbol of Roman vengeance. Tenochtitlan, the Aztec capital in Mexico, flourished from 1325 to 1521 CE. Its 200,000 people living on a lake island. Its Templo Mayor soaring with twin shrines. You're there, the pyramid steps bloodstained, a priest's chant echoing, the air warm with lake mist raised by Hernán Cortés' Spanish forces in 1521. Its canals filled and temples toppled. Tenochtitlan was buried under modern Mexico City, rediscovered in 1978 during metro excavations. Its stone carvings and skull racks, uncovered by Inna archaeologists, showcase Aztec might, their destruction a testament to colonial conquest. Vijayanagara, the Hindu Empire's capital in India, thrived from 1336 to 1565 CE. Its 650,000 residents trading gems across 33 square kilometers. Its Virupaksha temple, a spiritual anchor. You're there, the bazaar vibrant, a sculptor's chisel ringing, the air dusty with heat, sacked in 1565 by the Deccan sultanates. Its temples burned and markets silenced. Vijayanagara was buried by soil, rediscovered in 1800 by Colin Mackenzie. Its stone platforms and aqueducts, excavated in the 20th century, reveal a golden age, now a UNESCO site. Its fall a marker of regional power shifts. These cities fell to brutal conquests. Carthage's defeat by Scipio Aemilianus left its walls rubble, its people enslaved, as Polybius' histories record. You're there, the flames roaring, a citizen fleeing, the air thick with smoke. Tenochtitlan's fall to Cortés' siege and smallpox decimated its population. As Bernal Diaz's accounts detail, Vijayanagara's destruction by a Muslim coalition left its palaces charred. As Persian chronicles note, invasions, disease, and betrayal crushed these cities, their abandonment a scar of war's cost. Rediscovery was a feat of persistence. Carthage's 1857 excavations uncovered Punic ports, their scale stunning. Tenochtitlan's 1978 finds, sparked by a chance discovery, revealed the Templo Mayor's base, thrilling archaeologists. Vijayanagara's 1800 rediscovery exposed its bazaars, their carvings vivid. You're there, an explorer's torch catching a stone's edge, the air alive with discovery, guided by ancient texts or local lore. These efforts revived the cities of conquest, their ruins a bridge to the past. Their legacies endure in their achievements. Carthage's naval dominance shaped Mediterranean trade, its harbors a model for ports, Tenochtitlan's chinempas, floating farms, fed millions, their ingenuity unmatched. Vijayanagara's markets influenced Indian commerce, its temples a Hindu beacon. These cities, though lost, birthed trade and culture, their influence echoing in their regions. Mysteries shroud their ruins. Was Carthage's Tophet truly for child sacrifice? Why did Tenochtitlan's defenders hold so long? A 15th century Vijayanagara carving, found in 1900, bears an unknown symbol, its meaning debated. You're there, the stone weathered, the air thick with questions, the riddle unanswered. Legends of a lost Punic outpost or hidden Aztec city fuel dreams of undiscovered ruins. These enigmas, locked in stone, give conquest cities their allure, their silence a challenge to explorers. Today, these sites captivate. Carthage's ruins, a UNESCO site, draw scholars to its ancient ports. Tenochtitlan's Templo Mayor, a museum centerpiece, stuns visitors. Vijayanagara's temples, partially restored, echo Hindu splendor. The lost cities of conquest, from Carthage's harbors to Tenochtitlan's pyramids, embody human ambition, their rediscovery a spark of awe. Now let's turn to the lost cities of religion, where holy sites like Anuradhapura and Angkor Wat were spiritual beacons, their ruins whispering of faith and fall. Lost cities of religion in the spiritual heartlands of the ancient world. From the first millennium BCE to the 15th century CE, cities like Anuradhapura, Angkor, and Dwarka rose as sacred hubs. Their temples, stupas, and shrines drawing pilgrims and priests in devotion to gods and enlightenment. These holy centers in modern-day Sri Lanka, Cambodia, and India, pulsed with ritual and faith, only to be abandoned due to invasions, environmental collapse, or shifting beliefs. Their ruins buried by jungle or sea until rediscovered. Their stone carvings, domes, and relics reveal the depth of ancient spirituality, their stories etched in faith and stone. As you settle into the night's calm, picture a golden stupa gleaming under a tropical sun, an explorer's brush uncovering a sacred relief, the air heavy with incense and mystery. The lost cities of religion were beacons of the divine, their rediscovery a glimpse into a sacred past. Let's drift into their realm, where devotion met decline, and every relic holds a story. Anuradhapura, Sri Lanka's Buddhist capital, thrived from 400 BCE to 1000 CE. Its 90,000 residents venerating relics at stupas like Jetavanarama, once the world's third largest structure. You're there, the stupa's dome towering, a monk's chant soft, the air warm with incense. Abandoned after Chola invasions in 1017 CE and jungle overgrowth. Its ruins were lost until 19th century British excavations by James Emerson Tennant. Its 130-meter wide reservoirs and relic shrines, partially restored, showcase Buddhist devotion. Now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Its fall a marker of regional conflict. Angkor, the Khmer Empire's sacred city in Cambodia, flourished from 802 to 1431 CE. Its million inhabitants building Angkor Wat, a Vishnu temple turned Buddhist shrine. Its bas reliefs unmatched. You're there, the temple's towers soaring, a priest's prayer echoing, the air thick with jungle humidity, deserted after the 1431 Thai invasion and water system collapse. Angkor was reclaimed by forest, rediscovered in 1860 by Henry Mauhat. Its hydraulic network and 72 major temples reveal Khmer spiritual engineering, their UNESCO status drawing millions to its ruins. Dwarka, a Hindu pilgrimage site in India's Gujarat, thrived from 800 BCE to 1500 CE. Its legendary Krishna temple, tied to the Mahabharata, housing 50,000 devotees. You're there, the temple's spire glinting, a pilgrim's offering shining, the air salty with sea breeze, submerged by coastal flooding, possibly in the 14th century, and abandoned after Mughal raids. Dwarka's underwater ruins were rediscovered in 1983 by marine archaeologists led by S.R. Rao. Its stone anchors and pottery, found off Gujarat's coast, hint at a sacred port. Its myth enduring in Hindu lore. These cities fell to relentless forces. Anuradhapura's Chola conquest shattered its monasteries, its pilgrims scattered. As Sinhalese chronicles note, you're there, the stupas cracked, a monk fleeing, the air heavy with despair. Angkor's reservoirs failed under 13th century monsoons and deforestation. As sediment studies suggest, Dwarka's sinking, tied to sea level rise or quakes, drowned its temples. As marine geology confirms, invasions, nature, and shifting faiths silenced these sacred cities. Their abandonment, a testament to fragility. Rediscovery was a triumph of faith and science. Anuradhapura's 19th century digs uncovered stupas, their relics intact, stunning scholars. Angkor's 1860 rediscovery revealed Bayon's smiling faces, its scale breathtaking. Dwarka's 1983 underwater finds, guided by Mahabharata clues, exposed stone structures, thrilling archaeologists. You're there, an explorer's light catching a carving, the air alive with discovery. These efforts, sparked by texts or local tales, revived the cities of religion, their relics a bridge to the past. Their legacies endure in their spirituality. Anuradhapura's stupas shaped Buddhist architecture across Asia, their design timeless. Angkor's temples influenced Cambodian identity, their art a cultural anchor. Dwarka's Krishna lore drives Hindu pilgrimage, its submerged ruins a sacred mystery. These cities, though lost, birthed devotion and ritual, their influence echoing in global faiths. Mysteries shroud their ruins. Was Dwarka's sinking sudden or gradual? Why did Angkor's water system fail so completely? A 9th century Anuradhapura relic, found in 1880, bears an unknown inscription, its meaning debated. You're there, the stone faded, the air thick with questions, the riddle unanswered, legends of a lost Vedic city, or hidden Khmer shrine fuel dreams of undiscovered sites. These enigmas, locked in stone, give religious cities their allure, their silence a challenge to seekers. Today, these sites captivate. Anuradhapura's restored stupas draw pilgrims to Sri Lanka. Angkor's temples, a UNESCO site, stun millions yearly. Dwarka's underwater ruins, studied by divers, inspire Hindu devotion. The lost cities of religion, from Anuradhapura's domes to Angkor's spires, embody human faith. Their rediscovery, a spark of awe. Now, let's turn to the lost cities of mystery, where enigmatic sites like Göbekli Tepe and Chichen Itza defy explanation, their ruins whispering of secrets and sacrifice. Lost cities of mystery in the shadowy corners of the ancient world, from the 10th millennium BCE to the 13th century CE. Enigmatic sites like Göbekli Tepe, Chichen Itza, and Yonaguni rose as perplexing centers of ritual, astronomy, and perhaps forgotten knowledge, their purposes obscured by time. These mysterious hubs in modern-day Turkey, Mexico, and Japan, pulsed with ceremonies and ingenuity, only to be abandoned due to climate shifts, societal collapse, or unknown causes. Their ruins buried by earth, jungle, or sea until rediscovered. Their T-shaped pillars, cenotes, and submerged stones defy easy explanation. Their stories etched in cryptic forms. As you settle into the night's calm, picture a carved pillar under a starry sky, an archaeologist's torch catching a strange glyph, the air heavy with dust and mystery. The lost cities of mystery were riddles in stone, their rediscovery a glimpse into an enigmatic past. Let's drift into their realm, where questions outlive answers, and every relic holds a secret. Göbekli Tepe in southeastern Turkey thrived from 9,600 to 7,000 BCE. Its 200 T-shaped limestone pillars, some 6 meters tall, forming circles, built by hunter-gatherers, predating Stonehenge by millennia. You're there, the pillars looming, a shaman's chant echoing, the air cool with highland night. Buried deliberately around 7,000 BCE, possibly to protect sacred sites. Its 20 enclosures lay hidden until 1994, when Klaus Schmidt's excavations stunned the world. Its animal carvings and astronomical alignments, possibly the world's first temple, challenge ideas of early societies, now a UNESCO site. Its purpose fiercely debated. Chichen Itza, a Maya city in Mexico's Yucatan, flourished from 600 to 1200 CE. Its 100,000 residents worshipping at the 30-meter tall El Castillo Pyramid, aligned with equinoxes. You're there, the pyramid's shadow forming a serpent, a priest's sacrifice solemn, the air thick with jungle heat, abandoned by 1250 CE, likely due to drought or political strife. Its ruins were overgrown until rediscovered in 1841 by John Lloyd Stephens and Frederick Catherwood. Its cenote, filled with gold and human remains, and observatories reveal Maya cosmology. Its UNESCO status drawing millions. Yonaguni, a submerged structure off Japan's Ryukyu Islands, dates possibly to 8000 BCE. Its stepped terraces and angular stones covering 500 meters, suggesting a human-made city or natural formation altered by people. You're there, the underwater steps gleaming, a diver's bubbles rising, the air replaced by sea's weight, lost to rising seas post-Ice Age. It was rediscovered in 1986 by Kihakairo Aratic. Its debated origins, megalithic ruin or geological anomaly, spark controversy. Its carvings hinting at a lost Pacific culture, yet unconfirmed as a city. These sites vanished through obscure forces. Göbekli Tepe's burial, possibly ritualistic, coincided with a shift to farming. As sediment layers suggest, you're there, the earth piling over pillars, a builder's intent hidden, the air heavy with purpose. Chichen Itza's fall tide to 10th century droughts, its wells dry, as pollen records show. Yonaguni's submersion, linked to 8000 BCE sea level rise, erased its traces. As geological studies note, unknown motives, climate, and nature silenced these sites, their abandonment a puzzle. Rediscovery was a blend of chance and persistence. Göbekli Tepe's 1994 excavation, sparked by a farmer's find, revealed pillars that rewrote prehistory. Chichen Itza's 1841 rediscovery uncovered its serpent shadow, thrilling scholars. Yonaguni's 1986 dive exposed underwater terraces, their origins debated. You're there, an explorer's light catching a carving, the air or water alive with discovery, guided by local clues or ancient whispers. These efforts revived the cities of mystery, their relics a bridge to the unknown. Their legacies endure in their enigmas. Göbekli Tepe's pillars suggest complex early societies, reshaping archaeology. Chichen Itza's astronomy influenced Maya science, its pyramids iconic. Yonaguni structures, if human-made, hint at a lost Pacific civilization. These sites, though lost, challenge our understanding, their influence echoing in scholarly debates. Mysteries shroud their ruins. Was Göbekli Tepe a temple or a gathering site? Why were Chichen Itza's cenotes filled with sacrifices? A Yonaguni carving, found in 1990, resembles an animal, its meaning unclear. You're there, the stone faded, the air thick with questions, the riddle unanswered. Legends of a lost Mu continent fuel dreams of submerged cities. These enigmas, locked in stone, give mysterious cities their allure, their silence a challenge to explorers. Today, these sites captivate. Göbekli Tepe, a UNESCO site, draws scholars to its ancient circles. Chichen Itza's pyramids stun tourists with equinox displays. Yanaguni's underwater ruins lure divers. Its truth elusive. The lost cities of mystery. From Göbekli Tepe's pillars to Yanaguni's depths, embody human ambition. Their rediscovery, a spark of wonder. Now, let's turn to the lost cities of technology, where places like Mohenjo-Daro and Antikythera showcased ancient ingenuity, their ruins whispering of innovation and loss. Lost cities of technology in the innovative heartlands of the ancient world. From the 3rd millennium BCE to the 1st century BCE, cities like Mohenjo-Daro, Antikythera, and Dalavira rose as hubs of technological brilliance. Their advanced systems for water, astronomy, and mechanics surpassing their eras. These centers, in modern-day Pakistan, Greece, and India, thrived with urban planning and engineering marvels, only to be abandoned due to environmental shifts, invasions, or cultural decline. Their ruins buried by sand or sea until rediscovered. Their drains, devices, and reservoirs reveal the genius of ancient minds, their stories etched in clay and bronze. As you settle into the night's calm, picture a baked brick sewer gleaming in sunlight, an archaeologist's brush uncovering a bronze gear, the air heavy with dust and mystery. The lost cities of technology were beacons of ingenuity, their rediscovery a glimpse into a brilliant past. Let's drift into their realm, where innovation met ruin, and every artifact holds a story. Mohenjo-Daro, in Pakistan's Indus Valley, thrived from 2600 to 1900 BCE. Its 40,000 residents living in a grid-planned city with advanced drainage and the Great Bath, a 12-meter-long public pool. You're there, the sewers flowing, a citizen's seal gleaming, the air warm with river mist. Abandoned by 1900 BCE, likely due to drought or Aryan invasions.